92, 93, 94, 95. Hey Jefferson, what's up?
Carl, it's been an escalation with seller forms. I need to see you in my office right now.
Okay,
Right now.
Okay. So what do you want to talk to me about, Jefferson?
So, as you know, Amazon Seller Central has been a huge success. People from all over the US, from 6th graders to retail experts running businesses, have been using our products to facilitate their sales. But now, upper management wants new ideas.
Okay. So what are we going to do? What's the next step?
Well, my first thought was to look through seller forums.
What's seller forums?
So, Amazon Seller Forums is a community of thousands of Amazon third-party sellers who praise, criticize, and discuss Amazon Seller Central. A wide variety of sellers from different experience levels come to ask questions and give advice. This is great for the sellers because it's an engaging way to learn about the selling process on Amazon. And also for us as employees because we get all of this data on what features they like and dislike.
Okay. So, yeah, I can definitely sort through all this stuff and work on something and get back to you today. Is that good?
Yeah. Just swing by my office by the end of the day.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks, Carl.
So Jefferson, I think I got it. This idea is going to be huge. So my idea is Amazon sellers online dating platform. So all of these sellers are in this great community, and what if some of the sellers want to take their relationships to the next step, but don't exactly know how to?
This is a terrible idea, Carl. What have you been doing all day?
Honestly, I've been trying to go through these seller forms the whole day, but there's just way too much data. I don't know what to do.
No, that's it. I've had enough. Turn in your badge. Mouse and keyboard. Get out of here. I've had enough.
Really?
Over here, when everything we have is right in the middle. Yeah, how are we going to solve that? Oh, hey, Carl, are you still working on that Seller Forums dating application? Do you think you could, hook me up?
Yeah, not anymore because of Jefferson.
You just met Carl and his unforgiving manager, Jefferson. Like many other Amazon employees, Carl has run into a problem where there's simply too much data to go through to comprehend seller forums. Introducing SIFT, Seller Forums Information Filtering Tool. Developed by 5 computer science Capstone students at Michigan State University, SIFT helps Amazon employees daily by providing insights to Amazon seller forums. With the analysis that SIFT provides via interactive graphs, Carl and other Amazon employees can generate ideas for new features, identify pain points, areas to be improved, and much more to suit their business needs. SIFT uses the Python package scikit-learn to perform k-means clustering, allowing the discovery of new and meaningful categories of topics being discussed on Amazon seller forums. These could be categories already known by Amazon, such as shipping and tax, to unknown and unaddressed trending categories. Before clustering begins, posts are analyzed for sentiment by a third-party software package provided by NLTK. Posts are assigned a positive, negative, or neutral sentiment. After sentiment analysis, posts are stemmed. Stemming is the process of reducing words to their base form for easier analyzation by the clustering algorithm. This prevents words like ship and shipping from being treated separately. After stemming, the posts are vectorized. The first step of vectorization is the creation of the feature list. The feature list contains the most common words occurring throughout posts and excluding those found in almost all posts. Following the creation of the feature list, posts are stripped to only include words in the feature list as well as not containing words in the user-created stop list. Finally, posts are associated with a user-specified number of clusters based on similarity of words present in the feature list. This process works by moving the centers of the clusters to be closest in similarity to a distinct group of posts. In this case, the center of a cluster is a bag of words that are common throughout posts associated with that cluster. The final result is a collection of clusters optimally created to fit posts. Once meaningful clusters are found, new posts are added to these categories using scikit-learn's classification. This allows new posts to be added to the previously formed categories without having to recreate clusters. Now, let's try this again. What if Carl had SIFT to aid him in finding a new idea for Jefferson? Welcome to the home page of SIFT. The main page is comprised of general cluster analytics, clusters, and settings. The general analytic charts provide information regarding the total volume of posts in each cluster, the overall sentiment of all posts and of each individual cluster, and finally a line graph displaying volume of posts within each cluster over time. Clicking on any of the clusters on the left side of the dashboard will reveal the topic analytics page, detailing specific data to that cluster. This page displays the overall sentiment distribution of the cluster, the top 10 words or features relating to this cluster, a column chart displaying the number of posts per day along with their sentiment distribution, and finally a table below presents a sampling of posts over the selected date range.
He really likes this details page, but I think he wants to just deep dive on a certain day.
Using the date range form, Amazon employees can select a specific date range for the details page to show. Say we wanted to look at only the posts that occurred on March 5th in 2015. One can also use the search bar to further filter the posts appearing in the table.
But what if I wanted something that is maybe a little bit more customizable and I could maybe see it in another format?
With the Export Data page, Amazon employees are able to export data in CSV format. Users may specify date range, sentiment, and which clusters they wish to export. This feature gives users the ability to create charts and figures of their own liking, allowing previously unavailable analysis to be conducted.
So what if I want more clusters to appear?
Run clustering allows the user to adjust multiple parameters including number of clusters, date range, and the maximum number of features. As the clustering is running, the updates regarding the status of the cluster run are displayed in lieu of the Run button. Once the user is satisfied with the results of non-permanent cluster runs, they may check the Reset Clusters checkbox and run clustering with the results being displayed on the SIFT website.
So how can I tell if clustering is running well?
Below the cluster run form, a cluster run details table displays information regarding previous cluster runs. Metrics regarding the relative success of each cluster run are displayed, inertia and silhouette score, which can help the user to determine if the current cluster settings are producing meaningful clusters. Additionally, sample posts and top features of current cluster runs are available in PDF format via the far right column in the table.
So what if I don't have time to check SIFT?
SIFT has built-in notification functionality. Upon the completion of any clustering, registered users will be emailed the results. Additionally, SIFT will routinely send out notifications providing metrics regarding the health of the clusters.
So what if I wanted to rename this cluster?
The names of clusters can be changed via the cluster settings page. Additionally, below each cluster, a list of the most common words featured in posts associated with that cluster are displayed. Users may check the words they wish to no longer base clustering on and press submit to add these words to the stop words list.
Wow, this interface is actually really nice. Hey, wait a minute. What's this spike in the inventory cluster? Looks like it appears sometime in May 2013. I'm going to check this out some more. Let me adjust this date range to May 2013. This person looks like they need help. Can someone explain this to me? What happens? When does it happen? I can't find any good documentation. I just saw 3 $225 items labeled as inventory misplaced. What does that mean? Will they reimburse me for them? I think I'm going to take a look at this thread. Amazon sellers appear to be having a hard time tracking their inventory. A few users are discussing developing a database with PHP and MySQL to cross-reference their sales against their inventory. That seems like a problem that should be solved on our end, not theirs. I think Jefferson's gonna be happy. Hey Jefferson, so I think I got something for you. I went through SIFT today and I noticed that customers are having a hard time managing their inventory. So I wrote up a pretty long report on how sellers can now manage their inventory differently with this new way.
Wow, this is really good, Carl. This is gonna change everything. Stand up. You get a promotion.
Thanks.